can start us off with your thoughts on your first home match at Providence Park tomorrow against expansion side LA Angel City SC.
Yeah, I think it's another benefit of the preseason tournament that we have at home that obviously not only for the players, but the new staff as well. We've sort of had a dry run at the passion of the crowd here and the fans that come out to support. So I'm really looking forward to it. I think we've seen a taste of it in the preseason tournament and now the real thing. So looking forward to it.
All right, we will start it off with Grant Little.
Hi, Rhian. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
It seemed like the team found a lot of success when the center backs broke lines and found the midfielders and forwards, and they kind of like formed a triangle. The two would combine, and the third made an off-ball run. Was this kind of a pattern of play or a point of emphasis headed into the Wave match?
Yeah, we're working on a few things. I think I've spoken about it before, but I've changed a lot about the tactics this season from last season, and it's layering in learnings. Like it's really it's the exciting part of coaching is how you bed in all this information. You cannot give it all to them at once, and I think they're really starting to want to get into the nuances now. Like you're starting to see the partnerships and how they can work together to manipulate opposition players. So I think that started to come alive in the last game, and you know that's exciting for them as well because they're actually starting to see things animate the way that they want to as well as I want to. So yeah, there were definitely moments of that in the last game.
Next, we'll go to Margaret Seiler of Portland Monthly.
Hi, Rhian. Thank you again for the time. I'm just curious if in Portland you've heard about the new women's sports bar called the Sports Bra that's opening up, and if you were excited to check it out. Obviously, you can't watch a Thorns game there, but is it on your to-do list?
Actually, I Googled it the other day. I couldn't find it where the location was because someone else sent me something online, and I think it's great. I'd love to check it out. I don't know where it is.
Northeast Broadway.
Yeah, I'll Google that. I don't know where anything is right now, but what a great initiative. I think it's fantastic.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Right, we'll go back, or actually next we'll go to Jeff Kassouf of The Equalizer.
Hey, Rhian. It sounds like they're just from doing some of these pressers that there's kind of a weekly or semi-weekly coaches call or chat. And maybe this topic has come up in it of sort of where the Challenge Cup lands and the cadence of the schedule. You're in this 3-8 stretch here. Just wondering what your kind of take might be on how it's kind of come off in terms of execution and you know, I don't know if it's related to this, you know, necessarily injury sort of wave, but just kind of where you see maybe room for improvement or what you think about kind of how it looks.
Yeah, I think it's a really good question. I think Laura Harvey's been instrumental at creating an NWSL coaches group that we do meet more like every 2 weeks. Everyone's really busy. Not everyone can make it every time, but it's been pretty good attendance so far. We get into a lot of things and I definitely think the schedule just constantly needs work. And I'm not experienced enough, and it hasn't been a focus yet. We've had a lot of other things we've been talking about. That hour goes very quickly, but I'm not experienced enough in the league to comment. It's clear that it needs to continue to be worked on, especially with the enormity that is the US and flight paths and pattern. Like it is a huge challenge. I don't envy the NWSL organizing that and how they're trying to make it a year-long league. But yeah, this definitely needs more work, and I definitely believe it's connected to the injuries. I don't think we can say they're not.
We'll go back to Grant Little.
Hey, Rhian, I was wondering if you just talk a little bit about April 8th in Vancouver. You know, Sinclair is going to be honored for the international goal scoring record, and then both you and Karina will be honored for the induction into the Canada Soccer Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I mean, obviously my award is much more important than Christine's, and so I'll make sure she celebrates me. It's a nice moment. When I'm here, I'm working. I'm obviously her coach. We have professional conversations, and then we get this moment, April 8th, where I get to be a fan of the team I used to play for and coach, and a huge friend of Christine's, who's being honored for a once in a lifetime achievement in Canada soccer. And then to be standing, of course, with Karina, I think it's a pretty special moment for us as three women who've known each other a long time, but also for the organization. Pretty big moment for three people associated with it, I would say.